Hey guys, here we are with another video from Saline Aquatics. I'm super excited about this review on this light that Night Crew sent me. It is the Sky LED Plus 2.0. It is probably my favorite one out of all the ones they sent me, but let's jump right into it. Real quick, just to add this in, we're not going to go over every single control on the inline controller that this thing does. If you do purchase the light, you can go over that yourself using the instruction booklet. I'm just going to touch on a few of the main points of the controller to save time in the video. So, without further ado, let's jump into this review. So here's a look at the light on the aquarium. As you can see, it's very sleek. It's well built. It's put together nice. The docking legs are very sturdy. This light does not reach the entire length of the aquarium, but it illuminates the whole thing regardless. So having a look at the controller, as you can see here, if you want to turn it on, you just hit the power button once. And we're going to look at the LED light at full power. Just look how bright it is. This is really bright. Super bright. And it makes the tank look really good. But I didn't want to have it full blast, so I adjusted my white LEDs and blue LEDs down a little bit. So you'll press it again and that'll take you to your moon lights. Give you a look of what that looks like. And then if you press it one more time, that turns the light completely off. And then all you have to do is hit the settings button once, and that puts you right back into your automatic 24/7 mode. And you can see I have my white and LEDs at 60% and blue LEDs dialed down too. And this is what it looks like on my customized setting, because this light has it coming on at the default setting at like 9 a.m. I wanted my lights to turn on at 7 a.m., which is more in line with my work schedule and my time where I live. This light is a fantastic price. It's like $75, and any other light that's brand name, you're going to pay double that. And this light is every bit as good, in my experience so far. Another thing I like about this light that's different than the rest, the time here is in 12-hour format as opposed to 24-hour format like the rest of them. This light is the 48 to 60 inch version. You can get it in many different sizes. It has a really nice feel to it. The width of this light is 2.5 inches from here to here, and there's about a 1-inch gap from the bottom of the light to the surface of the glass. Looking at it from this end can give you a nice visual of what it looks like on the tank, and messing with some of the light's features here. I really like this light so far. As I said, one of my favorite things about it is what you get for the cost. This light is going to do anything you need it to do at a very affordable price. Another look at it again on top of the aquarium from a different view. I wanted to talk a little bit about the default day and night cycle that comes with this light. The daylight on time is 9 a.m. as I said earlier. The color spectrum is white and blue 100%. The daylight off time would be 5 p.m. and the moonlight color spectrum is white 0%, blue 5%. The moonlight off time is 8 p.m. and the sunrise sunset is set for 30-minute ramp times. And this is why I wanted to create my own, because that does not work real good for me in my work schedule. I set my ramp time to 15 minutes. I had the light coming on at 7 a.m. with 60% white and blue. And then I have it ramping down at around 7. So that's just to give you an idea of what you're looking at if you want to use the default 24/7 cycle. Just to give you a look at the brightness of this light, you can see here and I'll shine it at the wall for you. Super bright light, which is why I toned my white LEDs down to reduce algae issues. But if you need it for plants, you're going to have it. So what are my thoughts on this Sky LED 2.0 Night Crew light? Well, much like the first review I did on the C10, I think what you get for what you pay for it is fantastic. It's going to light your aquariums up. You get to have all the programmable features of name brand lights that cost double the amount, in some cases triple the amount. And I'm happy with it, and I like it a lot. Keep in mind, when I'm doing these reviews on these lights, I'm really doing an in-depth review with them. I'm not just praising them and saying all the goods. I will point out the bads. But as far as the first review I did with the C10 light and this one here with the Sky LED 2.0, I have yet to find an issue with them. As I said at the beginning of the video, this one is my favorite out of all four that they sent me because I just like the controls a little bit better. I like that the format is in 12-hour as opposed to 24-hour. I'm not sure if you can change that. I'll look into that a little bit more before my next review. But no, the settings I was playing with, I didn't see where you could adjust the 12-hour to 24-hour format. This light is a little bit more simpler than a couple of the others as far as controls. Yeah, that's it. My conclusion on this light is 5 stars on this light. I have no issues with it, but let me know in the comments if you have used this light. Let me know your experience with Night Crew lights, because as these reviews go on, I'm kicking myself in the butt more and more that I didn't stick with Night Crew. As you know, instead of spending hundreds of dollars on fluval lights that can be app driven, which can have their own issues. But those lights are going strong for me, and I do like them a lot too. But you know, I like Night Crew over Aqueon so far, because the Aqueon lights that I had, it was just a simple touch on and off. They were too bright, causing a lot of algae issues. You had no ability to adjust the light spectrum. With these lights you do. So that's it for the Sky LED 2.0 Night Crew 48 to 60 inch light. Keep that in mind. This is goes up to the 60 inch version, and you can get it in different sizes. But yep, 5 star. If you need a good aquarium light that's going to get you where you need to be, that you don't want to break the bank and you don't want to spend a ton of money on, you want to look at Night Crew lights, because so far, sweet. Thank you, Night Crew. Shout out to you for sending me these products to review. I certainly appreciate you. Any company that has a business mentality to send lights out to smaller channels like myself, because you appreciate everyone's opinion, speaks volumes for the company in my eyes. So, great business mentality. Good product. I'll have to do a follow-up review on these lights down the road, but that can take some time, and that's just to check their durability and longevity. So keep an eye out for those videos in the future. Stay tuned for the next review, as we're going to review another one of their lights on a different aquarium, and it has different features. So, till next video, guys. Thanks again.